Hello, guys. This is Jonathan from Off Market Ninja here with a quick thought that I had. So I know you probably watched a lot of videos and are confused as to how many strategies are there to actually acquire a home. There's actually only four. All the other ones are either combinations or they're just combinations of these four. Okay, so how many ways can you actually acquire a home? There's actually four main ones. And what I mean by acquisitions or acquiring a home, it's how you buy, lack of a better term, buy a home from a seller. Okay. Now, I will say it's important to note that these strategies do not require any cash or any money or any funds from you. Okay. These are all other people's money. Even though there's the first one, um, the first one cash, okay. Even though the first one is cash, and this is actually the OG of acquisition strategies, right? People started getting a little more creative and created other strategies, but cash will forever be the original and the classic way to acquire deals. It does not need to be your cash though. It will most likely um, in most cases will be other people's money, unless you have the cash, obviously. But so what you would do is you would put the property on the contract and then go find an end buyer who will give you cash for this property. So that end buyer will either have cash or have funding. And by the way, you guys, hard money loans. Anybody with an approved hard money loan, that's considered cash. So it doesn't mean that the end buyer has cash either. There could be also borrowing from somebody else. So that's I wouldn't say the number one strategy because it's not always a good strategy. It kind of limits you to what you can do. All right. So that brings me to my next strategies, which are creative strategies of how you can acquire homes. Um, and they almost never require you to have any cash. Okay. So the first one will be subject to. So this is somebody who already has a mortgage, and you basically uh, acquire the property subject to the existing mortgage. So let's not confuse this with you assuming anybody's mortgage, because that will be you going through the same bank that they're going through and getting approved yourself, and then they take out their name and put your name on there. That doesn't mean that. It means that you make payments for them. Okay. And the loan will still be at the other person's or the seller's name, but you will just be making payments on the property. And when I say you can assign this. All these are assignable by you, by the way, you guys. You can assign this to an end buyer, and then the end buyer will actually be making those payments. Okay. So yeah, that's subject to the existing mortgage. Why is this good? Because sometimes the person may or may not have that much left on their mortgage, to where you can just take over that. Another good thing is if somebody has a good interest rate, better than you would have gotten on your own, you can go ahead and take and just take over those payments and just keep making payments and not have to qualify. Another great thing is, again, not have to qualify, so you don't have to qualify yourself. You would just take over the other person's mortgage. It's actually one of my favorite strategies. There's an exit strategy that goes along with this. It's called a wrap. I'm not gonna get into it because I'm still learning about that myself, actually. But look up subject to wraps. It's a great strategy to make money when you buy, to make money every month for quote unquote passively, and make money when you sell. Okay, so that's a great strategy. All right, so that brings me to the next one. The next one will be lease options. So lease options are basically, well, it's basically, not to get too much into it and to confuse you. Lease options are basically a lease, or you basically are leasing the property. The property is not changed. It's staying on the owner's name, but then you lease from the owner. and then you get somebody else to lease from you. Okay, you probably seen rent to own signs out there. That is a lease option. Okay, that's basically what it is. All right. All right, and the last one is buying in terms. This usually is when somebody owns the home from free and clear, and you make and you do a negotiation to where you pay this person in terms, or meaning that you pay every month a certain amount until whatever amount you negotiated is paid off. It's similar to the subject to, except there's no mortgage on this one. Okay, so when there's no mortgage, you obviously can't do a subject to because there's nothing to be subject to. All right, but you can go ahead and create for that. You can create a mortgage for, so to speak, with the seller, and the seller will be the mortgagee. Okay, the seller will be your mortgage company basically, and you will pay the seller monthly. All right. How you structure that, there's a lot of videos on that. I'm not gonna get into this. This is a quick video of exit strategies and how you can acquire real estate. And now it's important to again, you don't need any money. You don't need any cash on your own to acquire these properties. At least to get the owner, but you probably would need some money for marketing and stuff like that. But you're not gonna need any money to acquire properties or anything like that. These are all strategies that do not require funds from you personally. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know. Go ahead and put your comments and ask your questions. My name is Jonathan Ortega. I'm the founder and CEO of Off Market Ninja. Let me bring this up real quick. Off Market Ninja, our mission is to bring you the right resources to real estate wholesalers, and when you become a member, you have access to nationwide buyers that will buy your deals. Because your deals, when they get posted, automatically will go to only those buyers whose buying criteria matches the deal. We'll also have member Q&A calls with industry experts, in which you will be able to jump in and ask you questions. Coming soon, we'll have contracts and calculators, wholesaling calculators and contracts for all 50 states. We're still working on that. We do weekly courses, mini courses, which you can join in for free. Now, the recordings of past courses are in the membership, which you can go back and kind of listen to. And all this is only $30 a month for a beta. If you use our coupon code, which actually it says here, share at the end. I should have actually was supposed to show you this in the beginning, but the coupon code is all together, all caps, family and friends. Okay, so if you use that coupon code, you will be able to join our membership. Actually, we'll give you 30 days for free, and then $30 a month after that. Okay, and I'm only letting 30 people in, so go ahead and join into that. All right, guys. So if you have any questions, my name is Jonathan, and our email is ninja ninja at offmarketninja.com. All right. So if you have any questions, please let us know there or in the comments. And we are very active here on YouTube, and we try to make a video every week. So with different topic, whatever pops in my mind, basically, it's a video that I make. All right. So I hope you enjoyed. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you, guys.